Hey everyone, welcome back to ChaatNChat. My name is Josh.
My name is Miguel.
And we are watching Bhediya. This is part 3, so if you missed part 1 or part 2, then you can go check them out. I put the link to them in the description below this video. And then after watching those, you can join us back here for part 3. And be sure to catch us after the video, where we give our opinions and rating. How many pani puri?
Yeah.
Because we actually thought really highly of Stree. So I'm excited to see how this one ends and what rating that we can give it. और अगर अब तक नहीं किया, सब्सक्राइब करो, शेयर करो और लाइक बटन पर थप्पड़ मारो.
तुम लोग बेस्ट हैं हाँ? जैसे भी करके वो जानवर को पकड़ना ही पड़ेगा. और मेन बात, जब तक तुम लोग को जान का खतरा नहीं होगा, तब तक जान से मारना नहीं.
Man, I'm just like, who is the wolf? Because the wolf has to be a human too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's him. I do. I think he's pretending to be all scared and stuff. I think he was the little boy in the beginning, and I think the tribal guy that was in their hut with them was the old guy that's the 120-year-old guy.
नहीं यार, अभी तक मैं सोचता था कि मेरे कहानी में हीरो मैं हूँ और विलेन वो भेड़िया. पर उल्टा है. भास्कर और भेड़िया के बीच में हीरो तो भेड़िया है. बास्की देख, तू अपना काम कर रहा था और वो भेड़िया अपना. यार वे वान कि तू वापस नॉर्मल इंसान बन जाए यार. और ये अच्छा है, बुरा है, मॉडलिटी वो बाद में देख लेंगे ना.
Yeah. Just because you turn back into a human doesn't mean that you still have to rip down the forest. You can change your mind. They're gonna hang him like a piece of meat.
Like a piñata, man. That's what I think. Like a piñata. A little Mexican piñata.
चाकू दे. मैं कोई छोटा चाकू देना है. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, they're gonna put blood, so have the blood to lure the wolf in.
Yeah.
भाई कुछ है. सोचा.
It's so funny trying to get him to bite him in the butt again.
वो भाई को काटने को ले मारते हैं ना.
Well, you don't have to kill the wolf.
Well, but it'll just keep eating him.
Just scare him away like they did last time. The hunters. Oh, I feel bad for him now. Oh, okay, it's not him. Dang it. I wanted him to be the wolf. Yeah, I mean, it seemed like he had super speed before, right? That's where the kid lived though, right?
I think so.
Oh, poor wolf.
Why is there a fire there?
Because he's the wolf's actually a human.
You got it.
It's go have little wolf babies.
मैं ही हूँ. विषाणु या पुम, जो भी कहो. मैं तो तुम्हें मारने आई थी, पर तुम बच गए और ना चाहते हुए भी मेरे जैसे बन गए.
मैं बस अपना काम.
तुम्हारी वजह से जंगल कटने जा रहा था और मैं ऐसा होने नहीं दे सकती थी. पिछले 100 सालों से मैं इन जंगलों की रखवाली कर रही हूँ.
The little girl.
Oh, she was a girl, not a. Okay, I got that totally wrong.
मैं ज्यादा साल के इलाके में नहीं रह सकती, तो मैंने सोचा कि शायद मैं तुम्हें अपनी जगह यहाँ छोड़कर कहीं और जा सकती हूँ.
No, do it together and have little puppies.
तू ठीक है? मैं कटवाया तूने? हाँ? अनेका ही विषाणु है.
पागल हो गया.
क्या बात कर रहा है? मुझे जंगल में काटा था ना, वो अनेका थी. डॉक्टर अनेका.
tranquilizers.
मतलब 100 साल से वो जंगल बचा रही है।
हाँ, और अब हमें उसे बचाना पड़ेगा।
उनको रोकने के लिए इसको भेड़िया बनना पड़ेगा। शहरों के लिए बहुत है। अब जंगल को एक हीरो की जरूरत है। भेड़िया बन जा भाई तू। ताया जी को मैं संभालूंगा। चल 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 बन जा। चल 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 बास्की। बनना तो पड़ेगा बास्की। चल 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 बन।
He's like, can't do it with all you watching me. Turn around.
नहीं हो रहा है यार।
हैं? क्या हुआ?
आज तो अमावस की रात है।
अरे यार तू डिमांडिंग बहुत ज्यादा है यार। ये ले यार तू चांद ले। ले।
On his phone. Does that work?
साला नहीं हो रहा यार।
तो है तेरी जिंदगी में साले। नहीं हो रहा। अपने आदम वृत्तियों को जगाओ। ये जंगल और तुम एक ही है। एक हो जाओ। उसको पहचानो।
He's feeling his oats.
Yeah, remember that one shot that he was doing something with leaves before?
Yeah.
That was really cool. I wonder if it's just like representation of him feeling the nature.
Oh, wow.
That is such a cool effect.
Oh, wow. He fell into a wolf.
He wasn't fighting it this time. I think
Right.
that's why all the other times it was so painful, is
Right.
because he was fighting it, and this is the first time he accepted it
Yep.
and accepted the balance of everything. Just like she did. Oh, you guys in trouble now. Wait, so is he gonna kill all of them?
And there's going to be a whole bunch of animals and others.
Oh, he's gonna call in the reinforcements. Bats and what else? Dogs? Do you think all
Boas
like
and cows
the
and-
dogs of the village will come? Oh, and the mitun? No, I don't think that. Maybe. Wait, what? That's. If you could just bite it out, she would have done that already.
Use your human brains.
I love monster movies where the monsters become the hero.
Mm-hmm. He's going to use that backhoe on him.
Surprise! You don't have a head anymore.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
He's got...
Yo, what happened to that super strength? Come on. Move the log. Oh. She can heal from that though. She's probably had worse, like she's been shot. Oh. So I think I was right about him though. respect nature, and then nature will respect you, I guess. Why isn't she healing from that?
She's gonna need some time, maybe.
Well, I guess it makes sense if she dies from it, because then he would have to stay to become the guardian. If she dies, I'm not gonna like this ending. Oh. Oh, he just got the red eyes. No. Oh, she passed on the red eyes to him.
So sad.
Yeah, she had to die, because then that would leave the responsibility to him.
Yeah.
Wait, what? That's it?
Oi! Oh, they must have something like
Come on.
they're teasing us.
Post credits?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, okay.
I was gonna be like, are you kidding me with that right now?
6 months later.
बीच में बनाने के बजाय अब फॉरेस्ट के बाउंड्री पे बनेगा क्योंकि नेचर के कॉस्ट पे कोई डेवलपमेंट नहीं हो सकता वैसे भी किसी महापुरुष ने सच ही कहा है प्रकृति है तो प्रगति है
बंजीत बग्गा जो इस प्रोजेक्ट कंपनी के चेयरमैन थे एक खतरनाक एनिमल अटैक में अपनी जान गंवा चुके
Lock him up.
तेरे लिए लाया हूं एकदम ताजा सुअर है इसी को खाना है ठीक है
पर एक में मेरा क्या होने वाला है
यार तू कितनी ओवर ईटिंग करेगा कल तू ये बग्गा को खा गया वो अकेले 56 बुक के बराबर थे
His boss, he ate his boss. Oh my goodness.
कौन है
तू यहीं रुका
Oh, Vicky! They're like, Jenna, where have you been, buddy?
पहचान नहीं रहे हो हम हैं विक्की
साले लोग इतना गूगल सर्च नहीं करते जितना तुम्हें सर्च किया हमने उसे तू ही ढूंढ सकता है
किसे
स्त्री
तेरे अंदर अभी भी कीटाणु है ना उसके
तुझे दौरे पड़ते हैं ना
Oh.
ये आवाज सुनी किसी ने
नहीं तो
कोई है अंदर
कौन सी आवाज
Enjoyment चल रही है.
Yeah.
मामा चलेंगे भाभी अरे भाभी जी अरे नहीं मेरे ताया जी का है ना बात
Where's Bobby? No, he was chained up, right?
Maybe.
And he wouldn't. He should have full control now.
Is this a dance number? Told you it was a dance number. There she is.
Oh,
Wow, fancy.
that was a smooth fall. Can I just pretend that they lived happily ever after?
Yeah, I think we can do that. Let's
And
do
they
that.
had little puppies.
Yeah, cute little red-eyed puppies.
I like all the colors. Oh.
Isn't that
Vicky, please.
Yeah, I started
Vicky,
to
please.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still unnamed. We don't know who she is. The witch. Mm-hmm. Or, well, maybe the new
Shri.
Stree.
He's sad ending, but it's a good ending. I mean,
Well, yeah, I guess he changed his mind and stuff.
yeah,
I mean,
changed it a little late. He could have worked with her, and they could have, it could have gone a whole lot better.
And
but
it's like, she died though, like, I guess, I'm gonna believe to fill in some plot holes because they can heal from both, like she got shot a whole bunch of times, he got shot, he got bit, they have super healing. So I'm going to believe that it was a silver sword. Or a silver machete that got her. So that in my mind, that's how I'm going to roll with it because then it makes sense that it wouldn't heal because that's traditional anti-werewolf is silver. So like the silver bullet
Right.
or, silver whatever. But I thought it was really cool how the red eyes symbolized that is the new guardian.
Passing of the torch.
Passing of the torch, and then so his eyes went
Yeah.
red. So that was great. The reason I guessed it was her way early on, before then I changed my guess a couple times, but I guessed it was her because there was this look when the wolf was leaving, and it almost looked like a romantic look. And then that time the music played for the very first time when he woke up and then he saw the wolf the very first time he woke up with like blood on him and when he saw the wolf it played that like kind of warm music and I don't know, it just gave me romantic vibes, which is the reason it led me to believe that it was a female wolf.
Right.
And so female wolf, and I'm like, what would be a really good twist is it was somebody that, from the
We already knew.
And she didn't really seem that shocked, like when he was telling her all the things, and she's like, no, don't go see a real doctor. I'll handle it.
I'll handle it. Yeah.
So, I am going to rate this one 8. I'll give it an 8.
I'm gonna give it an 8 as well. I liked it. It was good. I like that. It's a little bit like the Shri one and lots of Shri. It's the goofy parts that make it more adorable, likable, because it's like, they're like, please don't eat me, and it's just, it's not extreme terror horror.
Yeah.
It kind of almost comes off as, hey, that's probably the way I would react a little bit. It'd be a little bit comical if someone saw me. So
if I saw
and particularly him getting bit in the butt, I think
that is one of the
that
best parts.
and then the undies on the wolf was great.
I'm so glad they thought of that. Like that was just those details, like something like that. That just. It really pushes it.
And so that's why I give it the 8, because I do find it enjoyable because it's relatable and the acting is pretty good comically and goofy and dorky.
Yeah. I like the story as a whole. I like that it keeps you guessing, like, who's this wolf? Who is it? I love movies that can do that gives you little clues that you can try to put things together to try to figure out who it is. But man, I know that the writing, you write yourself into a corner when it's like there's one guardian of a forest and then it's like to properly get him to stay there in the forest, you need to pass the torch. And how do you pass the torch unless she dies?
Yeah.
So you had to write it that she died, which I get, but at the same time I was like, oh, I wanted this like cool like little duo pack where it's like at the very end they're like standing up on a rock and they're like guarding it together. Like I thought that would have been a nice
That would have been
detail.
nice. That would have been nice. The virus aspect was something that I kind of liked, but at the same time I kind of like it.
Well, if you dig into it, the virus, because the virus, it was actually kind of backwards. Because that's what the whole symbol was, right? Is they kept seeing the wolf as the bad guy. And even Bhaskar had said it himself, that he's like, man, I thought I was the hero and the wolf was the villain, but it was the other way around.
Right.
And so everyone keeps saying, this is the virus, this is the virus. But coming through modernizing the area or urbanizing the area is the virus. Right? And because I love living in a modern city. I do. I couldn't live in a village. I like going and visiting villages that are like way out there. Like I took a trip to Himalayas and we went to some of these small little villages and is stayed overnight in a couple of them. And it was really interesting, like getting to the roots, seeing this village that has like no technology at all. They didn't even have electricity in some of the ones that I went to. But it's not for me, but I'm not gonna go there and tell them that they're doing something wrong or living wrong.
Right.
Like, you know, they're happy. I mean, I've never been to a happier place on earth, I'm gonna tell you. When I was there, like, everyone was happy, like the kids were happy, they were all like running around playing games and all that sort of stuff. Because I think when you live a life like what he's talking about is you always want to move to a bigger house. You want to move to a bigger neighborhood. You want to have the bigger car, which, I mean, those were things that he was saying. And when you put those stress on your life, I think it tends to overwhelm you, and then you're not as happy as you could be, as if you lived without the thinking of like, oh, I need to have a bigger house or I need to have this. So I feel like that is also the virus, is that mentality, going and telling other people how to live, what's right for them. You want a mall, you want airports. I mean, but what comes with all that stuff? Air pollution. Right?
Well, and again, if you're destroying nature, which basically is the foundation of even the modern civilization in terms of air and water and other things like that, then yeah, it's ultimately just gonna all die off.
I've loved that line that she had. She said something like, this is your city's oxygen.
Yes,
and the more you
this is India's lungs.
Yeah, India's lungs. And you know, this is where you get your oxygen from. And if you kill off this area, then you're going to choke yourself to death. And I really loved that line there that she had. I mean, it was really, it was profound, and it was great. It was very meaningful, and I think it sums up this movie quite well. And that's also why I'm going to rate it an 8 too, is because I love movies that have this sort of theme to it. Not just this, but just some moral theme that it's trying to do something good by creating a movie. You know, because you have a platform, you have this global reach that you're making a movie. You know, millions of people are going to be watching it. Say something with it.
Also, the whole bit about northern India and
Northeast
India, the discrimination, that was also something that
from the start I was shocked with some of the things that he was saying. I mean, I hear it, you know, because, and we've seen it in other movies. I mentioned earlier about Chakade, we saw it a lot there. When I was living in Delhi, I heard that stuff all the time, just the things that they would say, not just about Northeast India, but also South Indians, and just anyone that didn't look like they were from like this part of India or whatever, you know, and it's just open discriminatory, like open, you could call it racism. And I hope it's getting better. I like that dialogue that he had that was saying that when you say these things, and makes me feel like a foreigner in my own country, like, you know, because it's like, yeah, dude, this is my country too. And, you know, I grew up here, I was born here, like we're Indians just as much as you are. So let us know in the comments what you guys thought. I don't know why people were telling us to skip Bhediya. I mean, maybe they didn't like all the symbolism and the deep morality thoughts and stuff. I don't know.
Maybe.
But I thought it was fun. I thought it was enjoyable. I thought the story was really good. Yeah, it had a really sad ending, not like one of those happily ever after sort of endings, but I loved that they tied in Stree to it. So I will hope that in Stree 2, which we're going to be watching as soon as it comes out, I hope that they bring Bhediya in for that. I think that would be really good.
To see the tie.
Yeah, you know, so also let us know what you guys would rate this movie. And yeah, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Also, the bell notification so that you can be notified whenever we drop more videos, so you can follow along with us. And agar ab tak nahi kiya, like button par tappar maro.